Hello people, this is Eric Cobra.
And Rana Naraja.
And Warlord 1.
And this is Let's Play... Oh, sorry. Been playing Dead Island. You weren't there.
Yeah, I know. But I'm here anyway. Hey everybody, I'm Kevin here.
Yeah. So sorry about that. It's just... It's kind of a bad habit. It's like I keep trying... accidentally tagging videos that aren't co-op videos as co-op videos. Simply because I'm used to it.
Yeah, anyway. Moving on.
At least I interrupted myself this time.
Yeah, you did.
In any case, we have the story so far. You are Grandmaster Lone Wolf, in case you forgot that during the last 14-15 books. Last of the blah 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 blah. Okay, let's see something new. Peace, free kingdoms. Already your newfound skills have been tested against Norse agents, and you have on each occasion acquitted yourself admirably. But your continuing victories against his minions have enraged the Dark God and inflamed his lust for vengeance. Earlier this year, you thwarted Norse plans to revive Vashna, the greatest of all the Dark Lords, whose spirit is trapped deep within the fathomless reaches of the Moken Gorge, the Chasm of Doom. Vashna's spirit has remained there in uneasy entombment ever since the day, long ago, when he and his army were defeated in battle by King Ulnar I of Sommerlund. Your brave and courageous actions prevented Norse agents from summoning to Magnamund a demoness named Shamath from the Plane of Darkness. This supernatural creature possessed the Death Staff, an artifact of great evil forged by Nor himself, with which she could have resurrected Vashna and his army from the Moken Gorge. Yet your timely intervention destroyed the Shadow Gate through which she was traveling, and by so doing, you imprisoned the demoness Shamath in the limbo which exists between your world and the Plane of Darkness. Confident in the belief that you had saved Magnamund from the demoness and the Death Staff, you returned triumphantly to Sommerlund. 7 months later, however, as the year was drawing to a close, Lord Remora came unexpectedly to the Kai Monastery seeking an urgent audience. With growing dismay, you listened as he relayed ill news. The Death Staff has reappeared in Magnamund. The threat to the peace of your fragile world was greater now than ever before. Okay, my computer keeps informing me that my computer is slow right now. This is like the 7th time this message pops up. I get it! I'm recording, so the computer is slowing down a bit. That's kind of fucking obvious, Windows! You don't need to tell me 7 or 8 times! Especially not when I click close on that window that pops up. That seems to indicate that I've seen the thing! Or what, you just think it's like a reflex when I click on the little X? Stop informing me! Anyway.
Well, Windows is a little slow, so maybe it didn't get the message the first 15 times.
Yeah. When you destroyed the Shadow Gate at Moken Gorge, Grandmaster. Oh, that ended up sounding a little weird. Stop informing! For fuck's sake. Stupid. Said Lord Remora as the two of you discussed the matter in the secure privacy of your vault below the Kai Monastery. You banished Shamath to the void, hopefully for all eternity. Yet, alas, the weapon she possessed did not go with her. Nor's accursed Death Staff has since returned to this world through another Shadow Gate, for fuck's sake. I want to keep the colors the computer using right now. It's just while I'm recording it slowed down. Why won't you understand that? Jeez, it's never been this eager to inform me it slowed down. It usually does it like once or twice during a recording.
Isn't there some way that you can? Isn't there some sort of setting for this where you can always stop informing you of such things?
I don't know. I think I'm just going to try to ignore it. Maybe it'll go away.
If there isn't, then there should be.
Yep. In any case, Yet alas, the weapons she possessed did not go with her. Nor's accursed Death Staff has since returned to this world through another Shadow Gate, one that lies far away to the west, on a remote and icy peninsula that is called Ixia. My lord, do you My lord, do you wish me to go to Ixia to find and destroy the Death Staff before another of North's agents can use it against us? Is this why you have come seeking my help? You replied, expecting Remor to affirm your assumption. Partly so, my lord, he said, holding you with his steel grasp, but I fear that it already has fallen into the hand of an enemy, and one who's deadlier than even the demon Neshamath. What do you know of the Death Lord of Ixia? You faintly remember having heard this name before, but were unable to recall any detail. Lord Remor, seeing that you were unable to give an answer, obliged you with an impromptu exposition lesson. That's it. The Death Lord of Ixia was once lieutenant to Agarash the Damned, the most powerful of all Norse champions of evil, said Remor, his head bowed as he paced the granite floor of your vault. During the Age of Eternal Night, he conquered much of northern Magnamund, including the realm of Ixia, which was once a rich and very fertile land. He destroyed the native Ixians, transforming them into a legion of undead servants under his command. Many centuries later, when my ancestors defeated Agarash during the Age of War, they magically imprisoned the weakened Deathlord in a secret tomb within the dread city of Sogon, near to the southern coast of Ixia. For thousands of years, his tomb lay undisturbed until the first of the Drakarim appeared on Magnamund. They entered Sogon and found the Deathlord's tomb. Yet legend has it that none of them escaped Ixia alive. Perhaps they too serve him now. During the Age of the Black Moon, the Dark Lords conquered all of the territory surrounding Ixia, yet they choose to avoid setting foot in the Death Lord's realm. Mindful of his origins, they fear that if he were released from his sorcerer's prison, he would seek to dominate and destroy them. My lord, are you telling me that the Death Lord of Ixia is now free of this prison, and in possession of a Death Staff? You ask, fearing Lord Remor's reply. Yes, Grand Master. I am afraid that is exactly the situation which confronts us. Since the passing of the last moon, I and others of the High Council of Elder Magi have detected a great imbalance between the forces of good and evil in our world. By ill chance or by Norse design, the Death Staff has fallen into the hands of Ixia Toga. Once again, the Death Lord is free to indulge his unholy and insatiable appetite for living beings. Already we have heard reports from Lentian fishermen which tells of the destruction of remote Drakarim settlements around the Gulf of Concord, and that even claims of a death fleet have been sighted in the waters of the Shakos Bight. Yes, Grand Master, the Death Lord is free to roam the face of Magnamund once more, and I fear he will not stop until every living creature is enslaved to him in undeath. For hours, you and your trusted advisor deliberated over what could be done to prevent this unspeakable disaster from befalling Magnamund. You consider a muster of the Freeland armies and an immediate attack upon Ixia, but such a plan simply could not be executed. The peninsula of Ixia is far too remote and desolate a territory to be reached by any Freeland army on foot, and with winter...
I'm looking at the atlas here, and it's pretty fucking far away from any of the freelands.
And
I mean, the land, to get to it by land, you'd either have to march through Nairas, you know, that country where we've been to before, where there was this war. You know, there was that city called Dark.
Ah, yes, that.
Yeah. Then through its ally Zaldir, then through a huge land called Taratizaga, which appears to be almost entirely uninhabited. I only see two cities here, and they don't look like they're very big. And then reach it that way, and the only other way is by marching through the length of across the length of the Darklands to it.
So it's either a very long route through several countries, or march through the inhospitable wastelands of the Darklands. Yeah, I can see why marching this.
Yes, and remember, those countries aren't exactly don't exactly have a positive view of us.
So even if we try to pull that off, we would arrive at Ixia and face a dangerous foe with a severely weakened army at best.
Also, maybe it's possible to reach it by sea, but even then, it's one hell of a long long voyage.
Yeah.
Let's see what he has to say.
Yeah. And with winter already so far advanced, any shipborne invasion would be doomed to fail. Time was also against you. The Death Lord had to be stopped as quickly as possible before he could unleash an army of undead upon Magnamund, an unkillable army that would grow larger with every battle it fought against the living. Only I can stop this, you said, voicing your thoughts. Yes, Grandmaster. Only you? Yet a fucking again, replied Remor quietly. Yeah, okay, I added the last part, but I guess that's kind of obvious.
Yeah, I know.
After a few moments' silence, Remor continued. In expectation of your decision, preparations have already been made for your journey, Grandmaster. I trust this doesn't offend you. Yeah, I already knew you were going to do this, because you're the protagonist. Chop chop. You smiled your consent. Good. Good. Then I shall call upon Guildmaster Baindon. He knows of the Death Lord's rise, and he has offered his ship Skywriter to hasten your... Oh, the Remor is now gone. It's Remor speaking right now. Good. Then I shall call upon Guildmaster Baindon. He knows of the Death Lord's rise, and he has offered his ship Skywriter to hasten your journey westwards. He will tell you more about Ixia and how you'll be conveyed there. Godspeed, Grandmaster. I shall pray to Kaya and Ixia to watch over you on this fateful mission. So yeah, you're going up against the Lich King. Good job. Have fun.
Hopefully he's more, competent.
Okay, so you have got to choose a new skill, and if I remember correctly, you already had Grand Weapon Mastery, right?
Let me have a look. Why am I looking on answers when I need a Honda skill? Let me see. Grand Weapon Mastery, yep.
Do mention what ones you have, it's been a while.
But yeah, we have it. Grand Weapon Mastery.
Yeah, but the other Grandmaster skills you have.
Okay. Grand Hunt Mastery, Grand Nexus, Kai Surge, Kai Screen, Telekinesis, Magi Magic.
Okay, so that means you can choose between Animal Mastery, Deliverance, Assimilance. You didn't have Grand Pathmanship, did you? No, I didn't. Kai Alchemy.
Okay, what does each of those things do for us?
Well, Animal Mastery is control of animals, Beast Mastery of the highest kind. Deliverance is improved healing ability, both for healing yourself and healing others. Assimilance is basically turning yourself into a chameleon. Grand Pathmanship means that, well, you shouldn't be afraid of getting lost anytime soon, anywhere. And then there's Kai Alchemy, which is another set of spells, different from the Magi Magic.
Well, I both support the whole more spells thing, but I also favor the whole chameleon thing, considering where the hell we're going.
Might be a good point.
Yeah, I support the idea of the chameleon skill.
Right. Then you get Assimilance.
Okay, just let me add that to the skill list.
And
I hope I spell this right.
Well, as long as you spell it as you expect to yourself to read it in the future, that's okay.
Okay.
Also, that means that your base combat skill increases by 1, and your endurance increases by 2.
Hold on. Okay. Increases. Or is it that
No,
skill?
it's not part of Assimilance, Rana. It's just a stat upgrade you get every time you get a new skill.
Okay. I just need to be certain.
Yeah.
Okay, and you said how much plus